Hi guys, welcome back to Banga Kitchen. Today's a special day because I'm cooking my signature dish. It's called Banga soup. It's where I'm from. Warri, Delta State. If you're in the house, say what's up. Alright, so my ingredients I got today. I got Banga. Yeah, raw. I don't do it in a can, guys. Straight up raw Banga, fresh. I got some dry catfish. I got nice big fresh catfish. Some beef, some crayfish, and these are Banga spices. I think they call this ataiku, and this is beletete, and I got my stock. Now, that is gonna be the base of my Banga soup. All right, so throughout the day, like a bunch of my friends are gonna come through and say hi and hang out. There's gonna be one big party, guys, okay? All right, so let me start. I got my ride or die Hustler's pot. So I'm going to use this and boil my Banga. Try and get some flavor into this. This has been washed, so I get most of the grit out. I'm going to just boil this up, guys, and then pound the hell out of it. All I just need is just the oil that comes out of it, which we call Banga. So I'm gonna get some hot water into this, and I'm gonna boil this up, bring this to the boil. Once the Banga softens, then I'm gonna just pound it. So this should take about probably 20 minutes to boil and soften. In the meantime, I'm gonna roast my parboiled beef just to get some caramelization on it. Just gonna put it in a tray and then roast it up, guys. So I'm going to roast this all to about 200 degrees. Yo guys, so that's it for now. We're just going to let this boil up and let that roast. They should both be ready at the same time, about 20 minutes. I'm going to let this cool down. Let my meat that's roasting cool down. And then we go from there, guys. All right, guys, this has been about 20 minutes. I think it's nice and cooked. So I'm gonna drain this off, and then we're gonna start pounding. Now guys, I got this from Stella Groceries in Peckham. She laces me up with all this traditional stuff. So I'm just going to pound this, get it nice and soft. It's old school, guys. Back in the day, we don't buy things with cans here. See that? See it all crushing up nicely, man. This might take like 5-10 minutes depending on how soft it is, but this to me is really, really soft. So while this is, I pound this, I'm gonna just quickly check on my meat. Yes! This is how I want it. So I'm gonna just leave it in here, turn the oven off, so as it cools down, it'll fully caramelize. Because this is what you want to see. See all the red things on, so you just got a nice hard seed there, guys. Yes. This is what I want. So use all my nasal.
Hello, are we filming?
Yeah, man.
Where's the partner? Let's film something real quick.
Okay, so I'm getting all this out. I'm gonna put it in here. Now we do it this way. Yeah, man. Old school way, man. See that hot water just going in, just getting everything out.
Who's that, Alex?
So I'm just trying to get all the oil out of the palm kernel seeds, the banga seeds. So now, I'm going to slowly drain out all this.
So my job is actually.
So guys, technically what I'm doing is just juicing it. Getting all the juice out of the banga seeds, or the banga nuts. This is the gold I'm looking for.
Yeah. Are you doing what you call it?
So I got a strainer here, and this is going to strain everything that comes out of here now. So I put this back in because I want to get some more of that juice out. So you see this? This is all still part of the juice. All I just don't want is the hair from the nuts. And that just sounds wrong. So you see I put this back in, guys. So I need to still get more juice out of this.
Yeah. You say you want to go buy paint, don't go buy paint. What paint are you say you want to buy red paint? What paint? I'm not buying no paint. I'm not buying no paint. So yes, it's for us. You won't come on this. Wait, no discussion. I never even remember. You don't need
Now, I'm gonna go in again. Get some more of this juice out.
That's chocolate, not sweet.
It's not. It's too sweet. You can have some. Yeah, you will.
I'd rather have it.
Hey,
Now this is it, guys. This is the liquid gold that you want. See that? That's just pure Banga there, man. So it's back on the fire. Now this I'm just going to reduce this down just to dry out all the water that I used to blanch it. And then I'm just going to boil it all down till it totally dries out. And I go with my stock, my fish, and my spices. So yeah, this is now gonna boil down as fast as it can for about maybe even half an hour. I'm just trying to get as much of that water out.
So I see you got the boil going on.
Yeah, so as this is just reducing, I just found this smoked chicken in the fridge.
Original Banga.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use about half of this, but I'm gonna roast it a bit more in the oven.
What's what do with the other half?
The other half is going in another soup that I'm gonna do after this.
What's your point?
Yeah. So I'm gonna, it's my boy Toyo, bro. So yeah, I'm gonna roast this off in the oven, yeah, for just to cook it a bit more, another like 20 minutes. That's it. So while that's reducing and this is roasting, I'm gonna go have a cigarette, guys. Okay, guys, so we're gonna see how this has dried out. So you see how it's just become totally thick now. So I've got most of the water out, if not all of it. It's nice and thick at the bottom. Now, I'm gonna lower the heat, turn it off, and transfer it into the pot I want to finish the whole cooking in. Okay? Okay, so I get this, put it on a very moderate heat. About 3. You see that thick bit? That's the real nice Banga sauce that you want. So with this, I'm gonna go with my spices. So I got a taiko, delle tete, crayfish. Now this, I've got some of it I've already blended before, so I'm gonna put about a teaspoon of this blended, about half a teaspoon of this blended, and my crawfish. Okay? Everything goes in, my crawfish. I don't know what this is, but they call it Banga stick. If you go into market anywhere in the world, just say you want the Banga stick, and they'll give it to you. I just put this in. This is not edible, it's just infused into the soup as we cook it. Okay, and I go in with my meats, nice roasted, caramelized. I'm gonna go in with my fresh catfish, because these don't take long to cook, so they can go in raw, and within 10 minutes they should be cooked. I'm going to go in with my dry catfish. I'm going to try and get some of the skin off. I personally don't think it brings anything to the food. You just put the chunks of it. I've taken out most of the bones. Get some salt in there. And as you can see, it's slightly thick. So I'm going to go in with my stock. Give all that a stir. That's my Banga stick, so that's going to infuse in it. Okay, I just forgot my smoked chicken, which is meant to go in. So I'm going to put half of this also in there so it simmers as well with everything else. Just going to quickly cut this up. Yep, nice and cooked through. I mean, I can take off the skin, you don't really need it. And that can go in. Let's get this bit off. And that's going to go in as well. And just let this slowly simmer, about 10-15 minutes. So I'm going to just go in with about half a teaspoon of this blended potato. Just half a teaspoon, it's very powerful. And that's it, we just let this simmer away. And then in about 20 minutes, I just taste it for seasoning. If I need some more, I'll put some in. But this is pretty much Banga soup. We're gonna go in also with beletete, dried leaves. It gives it a nice look when it's all done. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen, Banga soup in its most natural and purest form. Alright guys, that's Banga soup at its finest. That's how you want it, guys.